Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO Set 4441 Police Dog Van. It has 312 pieces for ages 5 to 12, and it's from the City series, and this set retails for $34.99. And I would like to give a shout out to Auburn Tigers 2012 because he's the subscriber who had requested that I review this set. So everyone check out his channel. And moving forward, here in the front we can see that the robber is getting greedy because he already has a pretty good stash already. And here on the side we have the minifigures, more on that later. And here in the back we see some pretty cool pictures, and it looks like they're taking away his goodies again. But anyway, I'll talk about this set in more detail coming up. Here are the minifigures, and first up is the robber, who looks like he is completely mesmerized by the jewel that he's carrying. And here he is all around. It looks like he found himself a nice neat jacket to cover his stripes, and he comes armed with a crowbar to defend himself and to break and enter that gold mine that you see back there. Next we have our forest policeman, whom we have seen quite a few times, and he looks pretty unhappy and mean. And you know, if you stay positive, you might actually catch the robber this time around, so good luck with that. And finally we got two dogs who look pretty cute, and here they are up close and all around. Woof woof. Pretty neat. Now to take a look at the gold mine, and here it is up close, and here it is from the front, and right there you get a sticker that says gold mine. This way you know what it is, and here's what that looks like. I didn't put the sticker on there because I love that piece. I'm going to use that for something else. And here's what it looks like all around. It's a pretty simple design, and here's the back, and you can open this up to play with it from this side. And as you can see, you can dig up for gold. You can just pry out these two gold bars and strike it rich. And here it is from this angle. And if you want, you can even pry out these flat tile pieces and hide inside and store your gem. And what's really cool is that you get this little beehive right there in the front, which could be fun. You can whack that with your crowbar and say, "Me want honeycomb." Next we'll take a look at the robber's sports car. And I'm thinking, can't they just make an old jalopy for the robber? Because when I see this, it gives me an impression that being a robber is cool. I mean, look at how neat this car looks. You can definitely pick up some chicks of this one. Although honestly, I don't know how he's going to do that since there's only one seat for the driver. But here's what it looks like all around. There's the side. There's the back. It's really nicely done. And there's the other side. There's the front. Looks like it can go very fast. And there's the bottom. The only bad thing about it is that the doors do not open, but that's okay. You can just hop in. I'll just slide in our robber just like that. And there we go. Looks like he stole it with that crowbar hanging out. And finally, we have the police dog van, which is a pretty neat design. And here's the view from the side. Now I know that this white piece right here seems to be a little bit off, but that's where you get to put that police dog unit sticker right here. And you get to put it on both sides. And you get to put these police stickers on both sides as well. And this one goes on the top, and the set number goes right here. Anyway, back to this side. You can open this part up, although sometimes when you do it, it'll take the front roof off with it. And that's because sometimes this piece can be out just a little bit, and that's what does the trick, really. But I do recommend that you just push it this way and then lift it up, and you should do just fine. And just to show you, see, not so bad. And this is where we can slide our dogs inside. Now the weird thing about this part is that you can't really crack the window, so if nature calls and the dogs happen to poop or pee inside, it's going to get nasty and stinky real fast. And given the temperature nowadays, I'm pretty sure they'll have heat exhaustion too. Here's a view from the back. And you can throw a robber in there and haul him back to jail. Pretty nice and easy. And there's the other side, which is pretty smooth. There's the front. I'm not really fond of the grill, but you can open that up if you like and close it. And I do like the fact that we got some doors this time around. And now we can slide in our forest policeman through the top here, which is pretty easy. And there we go. And overall, it's a pretty cool design. Except for that little problem right there. And that just about covers it. And now we can move on to the recommendations. Overall, this is a pretty good set. When it comes to value, I honestly don't think this is a $35 set, but when you look at the price per piece ratio, it actually comes out to 11 cents a piece, which is actually pretty good. And according to Brinklink, you're actually getting about $40 to $50 worth of parts here, depending if you're selling it as used or new. And that doesn't even include the minifigures. So clearly this is a pretty good deal since this retails for $35. And when it comes to play value, it's actually pretty good too. It's your typical cops and robbers chase. And you get that little gold mine with the beehive, which is a lot of fun. And you can open this part up and sing "Who Let the Dogs Out" and get the song stuck in your head, and you can see where that's going. But in the end, when you compare it to the Robbers Hideout, I'd have to say that the Robbers Hideout is actually a better deal because you do get some nice vehicles in that one too, and you get a bigger playing area with the Hideout. But in the end, it's all about preference because you do get two really cool looking dogs over here. So in the end, I feel that both sets are worthwhile sets to get, and that sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.